to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things already rolling. Produces a cross. And now the breakaway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, there's a player below Peter who...
And Keane! And here's Keane. And it's Miley. And it goes for a shot! And that's another fine save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Red Star with the corner. They're first. He saw the... A header! No, just not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Rossi, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for options for movement, and he was alert to it. And he's there to clear it. Red Star are looking to go forward now. He's found a way through. Oh, that's neat. Jakic did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Swung over. Ito. Still goalless at the moment. And it's Jakic. Brest are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on.
Great ball, Rodgers! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Rodgers is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, what has happened here? Reich gets it clear. And they've got a throw. Rossi, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Succumbs to the pressure. Lacroix did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Vermeeren. That's a sharp pass.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ito. And he goes cross-field.
Good switch, that.
Keane. Keane ploughing through the middle. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And Martinez! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up. Rodgers goes short. Rodgers. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's a key interception. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Rossi. Jakic. Lacroix. Now Keane.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Jakic. Ito. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Rossi. Ball in towards chance! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed a repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt. All too easy.
This possibly the last play of the half. And it's been taken short. There's the header! And a terrific save from the... And for the first half, that is that. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So your views on the first half?
Red Star really seemed to lose their way a bit, it has to be said, Peter, having started the game quite strongly. I think the boss is going to have to find a way to reignite the fire now.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. So we're off again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Red Star have their second corner now. And that's left him on the seat. He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. Red Star have taken the lead.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Dyer wins the duel this time. Rodgers. Looking to play him in. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Miley. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And here's Keane. He's beaten the last man.
Red Star are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
That's destined for the flank.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Plays a sharp little ball here. Rest, can breathe again, just.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
That is good alertness.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Well, that looks a decent ball. Some resolute defending there.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He'll fancy himself from here. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. He's gone for it! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's Gravenberg. Can he finish?
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Now he's off and running. Jakic. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Oh, such a clever touch. Vermeeren. Red Star are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. And the score is 1-0. Jakic. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Stade Brestois really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He's on it, can he get away? And he's played it back. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the through ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Changement pour le Stade Brestois. Le numéro 11.
So, third corner of the
le
game.
numéro 18. Le numéro 26. Le numéro 13. Le numéro 2. À leur place, le numéro 7. Le numéro 10. Le numéro 3. Le numéro 31. Le numéro 8.
Brilliantly cut out. Brest have the chance to go the other way. Bayer receives it in a good position here. And the finish! And a truly agonising miss.
I don't think he can quite believe he didn't capitalise on that. He clearly fancied his chances.
Rogers. Red Star moments now away from seeing this one out. Rogers!
Stade Brestois really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Now it's Keane. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Tries to pass it through. That is a brilliant interception. That's put paid to the danger. It'll be a throw-in. Well seen. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Red Star.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We're up and running then.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Chooses to go cross-field. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, someone I really like, Peter, is Lautaro Martinez. The graft, the energy, the dynamism, he's got all those properties we expect from South American forwards. And he's also someone who's quite happy to drop back, whether to receive the ball or to make up defensive numbers.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Good running, strong and purposeful. Vermeeren. Gravenberg. So no chances falling either way for the time being. Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And the pass is intercepted. Looking for options for movement. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Foot in.
Oh look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully a football match will break out soon.
Keane! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
And we have our very first corner. And he thumps it clear. Brest are looking to go forward now. Ito. Brest are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the...
And Martinez! Goal! Brest! The first significant strike. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's picked his way through. Spread out to the left. Rossi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, important interception. Rossi. Oh, such a clever touch. Very nicely done. Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Opts to play it back. Strokes it back. Played with finesse. He leaps for it! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Abdelli.
There they go, hunting again.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking. And it's Trippier.
Red Star certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Rossi. Oh, a delicate chip through. Rossi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Reich. Gravenberg. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Gravenberg. And that's a dangerous ball.
1 minute.
Jakic. Ito. And that signals the end of the first period. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Red Star come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So right back into the action.
Red Star really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Ito. And it's Jakic. There's the crossfield ball. Dyer. And played crossfield, changing the point of attack.
Good ball, that too.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rodgers! Brest are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's kick. Real chance! And that's a tidy finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Red Star restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Vermeeren. Passes coming off in quick succession here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, no joy this time. And he cuts out the supply. Gravenberg. Can he get it through? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's forced to go back. There will be a throw-in.
Changement pour le Stade brestois. Le numéro 11, le numéro 26, le numéro 13, le numéro 18, le numéro 2. À leur place, le numéro 7. Le
Red Star are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Le numéro 8.
That is good strength.
Changement.
Now he's got space here. Nicely weighted ball. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain...
And Martinez! Goal! Brest! And they've got their lead back. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Brest with the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Makengo. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Bayer. Well, this could be it, past something close to a minor miracle.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Makengo. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And here's Lautaro Martinez.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Has a look and plays it forward. 2 minutes to be added on. And that will be the final act. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Keane. Some good work on the right flank here. Reich cuts it out. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, the midfielder Ryan Gravenberg is just very cultured, Peter. Another really fine product from the famous Amsterdam production line. And just like so many of their alumni, he's shown wonderful intelligence and versatility, and of course vision whenever he's played. I think he's a tremendous all-round talent.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Zielinski. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Anguissa. It's a searching pass. Nicked it back promptly. It's a promising position. Shapes to shoot! And that is wildly off target. Red Star still without a single shot on target. Toulouse are a team known for their direct brand of football, so Jim, what are we looking for here?
Well, I think it depends on a couple of things, Peter. Firstly, you know, whether they have a quality passer who can play those balls from a little deeper. And then secondly, you need someone up front to be able to hold on to it, be the link man. It can be very effective against teams that like to press high up the pitch.
Zielinski, lovely pass, but can he get there? He's in plenty of space here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. In with the challenge. Topchu tries to pass it through. Cross from Zielinski.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
He's had it taken off him. Kebal. In towards the back stick. They've got to be quick. In he goes again! Trippier clears without hesitation. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Zielinski. Tries a deft little ball.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that. Ihan.
Miley. This ended up in no man's land. Pinged towards the front line. Keane.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Oh, he's busted and he shoots! There it is! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Red Star have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
That's really well manoeuvred.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
That has been cut short. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Ayhan cuts out the pass. And it's Zielinski. Anguissa. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Oh, it's played into the area. And that could well leave a mark. And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. And we have our very first corner. He's cut it out. And he's there to belt it away. And the shot! Nicely aimed pass. And for the first half, that is that. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Red Star looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. So let's get the ball rolling.
Red Star definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
He's got away. Throw it. No way through. And that has left him in a heap. Cabal. Zielinski. It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's got away with one there. And the counter is on. Oh, Red, nice interception. And the pass is intercepted. Miley. Cabal. Toulouse appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Red Star just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Anguissa. Topchu. Can he get on the end of this? Anguissa is wide and looking to get onto this. Getting up there! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And here's Keane. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Cabal. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
It's a pretty loose pass. Miley. And for Miren. Gravenberg. Pass somewhat off target.
Yeah, for me this is choreographed muscle, and it's not gentle.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Zielinski, he's had a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, important interception. Miley. Sensei! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Xerxes is offering a right smile there.
Gets a good foot in there.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Kebal, chance to deliver. Reich with the clearance. And he's quick to snatch it back. And here's Xerxes. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Changement pour Toulouse. Le numéro 26.
So we have movement on both benches.
Le numéro 2. Le numéro 15. Le numéro 3.
Strongly challenged
À
there.
leur place, le numéro 12.
And here's Keane.
Le numéro 23.
Tries to
Le
play it
numéro
through.
4. Le numéro 5.
1-0 as we head
Le numéro
towards the
28.
end.
Changement.
Darwan. And here's Xerxes.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
The final 5 minutes.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Chance! Red Star close now to seeing this one through to the end. Keane, and Keane!
Keane made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Abdelli. It's a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. And that's it, the pressure finally lifts. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then. Oh, he's having a go! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Flashes it across. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now, this could be a chance. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, it's hard to see past the giant Dutchman, Joshua Zirkzee. OK, you can tell he's not the quickest, he's not going to run behind the fences too often. So his game is pretty much all about bringing others into play. Just finding those little spaces all around, and that gets the runners going. So from him, you can expect some goal involvements.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Miley, some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And he thumps it clear. Now it's Zirkzee. Red Star are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Anguissa. Toulouse are very much a team that like to work off a central target. Is that how you see them, Jim?
Yeah, I agree with that, Peter. They seem to have the right personnel, certainly on the delivery front. I'm sure there's a trigger to this, whether it's someone opening up the passing lanes or making a move into the box.
Shoots! And it's a goal! And there is your opener. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it. Red Star are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Vermeeren producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Trippier. Looking for the run. Great ball, and he's in here. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And the keeper beats it away. Ball's gone out of play. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, good spread. Oh, that's a key interception. Nicked it back promptly. It's a searching pass. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. He won't be happy with that one. Great vision, good read, needed to be. And he cuts out the supply. And they are prompt with their pressing. Space for him to turn and look. Now there's a fine ball. Red Star looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Vermeeren. Vermeeren. He's picked his way through. And here's Keane. He's played it back. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that is well cleared. That has been cut short. Not the most accurate pass. Gravenberch. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Very nicely done, Miley. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's the end of the first 45. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Red Star go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Red Star have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And so the action is resumed. Red Star currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Shot could be on. Can he get it through? And that is expertly dealt with. Deftly away. And he's straight offside. Anguissa, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has ended up in no man's land. Played out wide. Quick look, then plays it in.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Lacroix clears without hesitation. Gravenberch.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Looking to play him in. Reich wins the duel this time. Red Star just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Now it's Cirksay, and he's had it nicked away. Gravenberch. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Now it's Miley. Keane. Time and again they are repelled. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be got at, and they can so easily raise the pace and tempo to do just that.
Now, can they get him away?
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
It's a pretty loose pass. A vicious ball here. The pass is just off target. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Referee's given a throw. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Toulouse really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And here's Keane. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Miley. Now it's Keane. Anguissa. That is good strength. He's going to be disappointed with that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great chance! Reich can clear it away. Red Star leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin.
Changement pour Toulouse. Le numéro 15.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Le numéro 7. Le numéro 99.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Le numéro 22. Le numéro 8.
And here's
Le
Keane.
numéro 17. Attention, changement.
I think we're just about done here. No, he's just misjudged that one. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Now it's Keane. Oh, that's delightful. Keane has crossed into the middle. And time is up. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.